And we're live.
Stay in your lane. We're going.
Oh.
And we're live. Braden, you uppity little Braden. Guys, Handy Dandy Brandy's here with us.
Finally,
Woo!
we got it right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We got it right.
We just figure if we say somebody's gonna be on next week's episode enough times,
They'll be
we
like,
eventually will
fine.
manifest it into being correct.
We'll do
We've
it.
been at the end of every episode for the last 3 weeks. We've been like, next week it's Handy Dandy Brandy.
Is that I got that DM there, like, see you next week. I was like, no, I think it's in a few weeks, actually.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah,
liar, Dan.
we're bad at this. We're real bad at this.
We're fine
It's
at
a
this.
lot.
It's calendars.
lot.
Calendars are so hard.
So
'cause
confusing.
The numbers keep moving.
And the numbers of weeks and days every month.
And then like the 10th in February is the same as in March, and that's just math.
No,
And
well, that's too
we're
many
not here
things
that.
for me to even track now.
And don't get me started on the metric version of the calendar. That's
Speaking
just
of
a completely different
calendars,
thing.
it's like Valentine's Day in a week.
Shut your mouth.
Oh
Dude,
my God.
like,
Less than.
Speaking of
yeah.
calendars and nothing to do with that,
Uh-huh.
Temu now has a Farmville ripoff, and I can't put it down.
I'm sorry. Did you
Good
say
Lord.
Temu has a Farmville ripoff?
Yep.
I didn't know they were doing apps.
I mean, everyone does
No,
apps.
it's right inside the Temu app. I can't.
It's
can't
like
stop. I'm
Netflix is trying to make it to play games, and I'm like, I'm not
trying to
here
win
for
a free
games.
sweatshirt.
What?
So
are you
you're
farming? Are you farming your sweatshirt bushes or what?
Yes.
you,
Yes.
you think he's actually controlling a little droid on like a farm in China, and like he's basically working their farm, and for that he's gonna get a cheap ass sweatshirt. That's why you're gonna like shrink after the first wash.
At least it's not like a sweatshop or something. I don't know.
It's a sweatshirt
We
shop.
don't know
I'll show
that,
myself
yeah.
out.
It's a shop where you get sweatshirts. Okay,
TikTok sweatshop.
Dan.
Anyway,
It's also going to cost you $87.
Dan just wants to
get
give-
the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Once it gets here,
what do you mean?
because
Whatever do you mean?
Tariffs.
because of tariffs.
Yeah.
Because we're
Oh,
winning the trade war.
Stop.
Yeah.
I
Good
shouldn't
luck.
have brought that
Good
up.
luck getting that QP mayo.
It's a good thing I still have some left.
Dan cares so little about giving his data away to China. He's just like, whatever, I don't care.
I was going to say,
Take it.
Dan
What are they
doesn't
going to
care
steal?
about
My
current-
$5?
Dan
Come
doesn't
on.
care about current events. He'll willingly give you his personal data
Yeah.
and social
Yeah.
security number.
You guys want
I
it?
downloaded that one Red Note app. I haven't really used it.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Same.
do
Oh yeah, I
Just in
I was
case the TikTok went away.
I was a hardcore Red Note user for like a day and a half.
I saw a
Yeah.
couple
At the
people
end of
got
the
like
last-
banned and whatever right as soon as they got on it.
And then Dan realized that Mandarin is like really hard.
It's really hard.
Yours.
And there's no way to really learn Mandarin without just feeling like you're going to get canceled.
Yeah, with any ZCI purchase, Alex, you're correct. I will give you all of my datas.
He just sends a social security number. I mean, Braden has all of his data, which is ironic because Braden doesn't even have his own data. His wife is in charge of that.
That is, never put that
Ri-
together, Pete.
right?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
So kick that around, Dan. I don't know my own information, but I know yours.
This is scary.
Brandy, we went to the bank to get this guy on an account, and he was like, "Oh, 1 second. Hey, honey, am I a U.S. citizen? I am. Okay, yes, I am a U.S. citizen.
That is
They're asking about a number.
that is parallel to the truth.
It's
That is 95% exactly
And
how it went down.
any line that is right next to another line could be parallel. So it was
Yeah.
like real close.
Real
We
close.
have-
I mean, it was basically touching Braden.
We have our own Chase accounts, and they wanted information from our Chase accounts, but I never set up or access
He doesn't exist.
anything.
Why does
On
your
paper.
dog have an account?
We got to put away money for college.
Doggy
it's,
college.
it's true adjacent.
Listen, the only thing that I know is that I got the dopest card because they gave me options, and
Oh my God. I thought you just
Star Wars.
Could
showed
you zoom
the
in?
card number.
No, I triple checked to make sure. I'm like, okay,
It's on the
numbers
back.
on the back. Notice my hands were also over most of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no. Can they get through the chip through the picture or what?
Can you screen grab the chip?
Yeah, and you
print it.
know, there's some guy on TikTok that like, yeah, and here he screen grabs it and somehow he gets your number just off the reflection in your eyes or something. Yeah, there's always a way.
It'd be really funny
Enhance.
though if we're hassling Dan about giving away his information and I just put our bank information on the internet.
Well, when the account's 0 tomorrow, we'll know why.
I mean, it's already 0. So
I mean, but zeroer.
So you guys are making money doing this?
No.
Not
We're
just for
spending
fun?
it, and if we say it's a tax write-off enough times, we feel better about it.
Yeah. Basically, this podcast pays for us to go to our maker events.
that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, it covers us to go to Workbench Con, to go to Maker
As-
Camp, and usually
as
one
long
more
as
other
to
thing.
fly first class to Workbench Con this year. So I guess we're doing
I
okay.
paid the difference for that. Okay, I
What
will
the-
have you know. And I bought that with my with my Braden's dog bonus points that I had with my card. It's my first time flying first class, all right? And
Well,
Justin
okay, no.
wanted to feel
In
like a
that case-
baller.
Exciting.
That's fine. Okay, so Pete paid the extra. So since Dan and I aren't flying first class, we should get the difference back
I like
from what
that.
it would have cost
I like
for
it.
us to fly first class.
No, because
Yes,
I paid up to the
Yes.
amount.
Right, but so we get back the it's you spent. We
You're
get-
bad at math.
It's a negative number and a positive number. Two
Right,
rights
right,
to
right.
the left.
I
There's
also.
a question in the chat for Brandy. Are you going to WBC?
Oh yeah, are you?
I'm not this year. Sad. I decided to spend the money going enrolling in a market in San Francisco. 'Cause
Whoa.
it's like $1,000 to just be a
You-
participant in that, and then I have to pay for the hotel room and stuff. So
That
Where
trying to focus on vending and selling products and stuff.
are
That
you
is an
located
expensive
on the West
market.
Coast?
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
like an hour from LA in Long Beach.
Oh, the fires affect you at all?
Yeah, we had like ashes and stuff, and a lot of my
Ugh.
I had several friends lose their homes.
Oh
So
man,
it was pretty,
bummer.
yeah, pretty crazy.
Sucks.
Oh, jeez. But did you guys have any like outages, power outages and stuff? Because I know a lot of areas up there were
no, not in
affected
Long
by that.
Beach.
No, okay. Like Surf Prep apparently
Oh.
shut down. They're in the valley,
Yeah.
or
Is
out
that
of
Yeah,
the
the,
valley. Yeah.
the famous LBC? Snoop D-O double G?
Yeah, you don't
Uh-huh,
know. You
yeah.
don't know me.
Home of Snoop Dogg and Cameron Diaz.
Snoop Dogg and Cameron Diaz.
I just
Not
They went to school
connected.
together. Yeah.
You never see them in the same room together. It's weird.
they're the same person. Oh God. Oh, you never want to get a ring.
Sublime too. Yeah, of
I was
course.
gonna say,
Oh,
why is everybody saying
Sublime.
Sublime?
Hey, Patrick.
Oh, you know Patrick? My condolences.
From
Tell me you
Workbench
never go
Con,
to
yeah.
California without telling me. I've been to California twice,
We
three
were
times.
there last year.
3 times.
Yeah. All of those times were maker related.
Nope. Not all of them.
For what?
Twice to see coffee, once for surf
Okay,
prep.
4 times.
So
I
25.
forgot about that time.
Yeah. No, I love going to Cali. It's a good time. But I don't know. I haven't gone into like the
3 out of
mountains.
4 times it was pretty.
I
good
need
time.
to go into the mountains because every time I go to Cali, I'm like, I don't get it. Because I go into LA or I go into Sacramento
Oh,
and
yeah.
like I'm missing all the really nice areas.
Yeah, we got a bit of everything.
I'm bummed because I was going to go to
live,
San
like, right
Francisco
by the
this year,
beach.
but that's not
I'm a
happening
block from
anymore.
the beach, so.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Nice.
I do wish I lived by
Jeez.
water.
But our beach isn't really like leisurely. You don't want to. It's kind of. It's got
What's really
trash
long?
everywhere.
Ugh.
I'm a half mile from the Missouri River.
That's a beach.
Shut up, Dan. Shut up.
Dan, you're
That's
in the
exactly
most
what every-
landlocked state ever.
They have
That's
sand bars.
That's what everybody told me when I moved here from San Diego. Oh, we're gonna take you to Lenoma Beach. It's exactly like the ocean. And we get there, and I'm like, so where is it? Is it behind this
It's this
thing? Is
dirty
it over
puddle
there?
of water.
They're like, it's right there. I'm like, nope. There's definitely dead bodies in there. So
Oh
I'm
God.
not. No, take me home. I'm done with this.
That's not a beach. That's like
That is-
everyone
That's a
in
nasty place.
what is it? Chicago like goes up to the lake and everyone's like, oh, there's a beach or whatever, and like it's not a real.
Son
Yeah.
of a beach.
Yeah, it's not real.
You know
Ocean.
what I can't wait to do is fly out to Cali for the next Maker meetup and then just drive Dan almost to the point of murder on the flight home, or immediately prior to the flight home.
Shouldn't we verify that that's going to happen before we continue talking?
Yeah, we got to make
it?
sure that the event's happening.
Just
If
a thought.
not,
A West Coast one?
yeah, Surf
Yeah, we're
Prep
gonna
put
see
it
a
on
Surf
last
Prep.
year.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Were you there? I feel like you might have been there.
I'll have to go this year.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
good one. They threw a good party together. Great tacos.
A lot of
the
tacos.
tacos in LA.
Good tacos. Yeah.
Costco margaritas.
Yeah. I won a dust
Yeah.
collector, so I had a great time. Dan
Oh,
almost
you won
murdered
that?
me. Yeah, Dan almost choked me in
He-
front
he
of
stole
everyone
it.
live.
He stole it. Stole it.
I stole it by donating the most that I could to children's cancer research, and I got a bunch of little paper
Way
things.
to make everybody feel sorry for you or something.
I mean,
Speaking of
listen.
dust collection,
yeah.
Oneida responded to me.
Oh,
today.
they did.
Did
In
they
a good
really?
way?
Yeah, they said take a hike, loser.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, if they actually did that, I'd be kind of disappointed in them.
Where is the lie and where is the truth? I have no idea.
It's in there. It's tangled
With
in there.
Dan, we're figuring it
Yeah.
out. That
It's woven
can't
in
believe
there.
everything
What's-
he's saying.
It's a
I'm
parallel,
caught
right?
on quick.
Did they
It's a
tell you that you had
perpendicular
to-
line to the truth.
Did they tell you that you had to hook up a smaller hose to your cyclone and then like siphoning gas? You had to get the dust moving. Just
Yeah. I can't
then,
wait
like,
to tell
put it-
Sutton tomorrow. It's Sutton, by the way. Hope you brought your.
So, was it a good message though, or
lungs.
you're still
oh,
working
yeah,
on
yeah.
that?
Yeah, it was a good message.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. No, I'm kind of curious.
yeah, I'm loving just like trying to weave the answer out, but
We can talk about it more on the actual podcast. We got to save.
ooh, the actual that's right. You do have to save. You gotta save the good stuff.
That's right. That's right.
We have plenty of good stuff. We got to
Come
guess.
back later to hear the rest of the story, Paul Harvey.
Keep them guessing.
Make sure to like for part 2.
Also, make sure to watch to get the answer on YouTube, but you're gonna have to do it a week after
Hey,
if you're a patron.
if you're a patron, you're getting it that same week. That's the benefit of being a patron. The video's posted. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, Trevor.
Trevor,
We know you're out
who
there
blew
listening.
up our spot. But yeah, we're just trying to. I mean, I wonder how well we're doing if we're even getting close to. It probably hasn't nudged the needle yet.
We're gonna make quarters.
I
Lots
mean,
of quarters.
As long as we can get to monetize,
dimes.
listen, if it's doing its thing, because it's all, the more content we're making, the more there is to watch. There's always that one or two
Yeah.
people that are like, I'm going to start watching from the beginning and then like try to watch the whole thing. I mean, that's how I was with Wood Talk. Like when I first found out about it, I was listening backwards until I got to the first one. Then I jumped back
I
to the
listened
beginning.
to Shop Sounds today only because somebody told me that they mentioned my name.
That's the only
Oh,
reason I
yeah.
listen to anything. If they mention me,
If I
I
am
don't even listen-
mentioned, I will
don't even
100%
to this
listen.
podcast.
I listen to this podcast because I'm obligated to.
I was gonna say every time you guys mention like, oh yeah, I was listening back through the podcast. It's like, yeah, me definitely totally did too. Also,
Well, I mean, I
live it once.
I
It's
scrub
good
it. Like
enough.
Dan just cuts the audio and then like throws it out the window. I'm scrubbing through. I have to cut stuff out, and sometimes I catch little gems, and sometimes they're really good. Like last week when Dan had to pause the podcast to. Oh, I will talk about it later. Oh,
I
you
had a
need
tummy
to.
tum problem.
Subscribe to find out.
Dan had tummy snakes.
I
Oh
was
no!
coming off the flu. You should be happy that I even showed up.
Dan listens to podcasts because he can't read.
We should just start releasing
Well,
transcripts
Paul,
so
that's
people can
me
read them.
Oh, of course, Paul.
Read to filth.
Oh man.
Let me start pulling in these questions in here. Why don't you guys try to find some maker news? I feel like there was some stuff happening recently.
Did anybody post anything in the Discord?
Handy Dandy Brandy's going to be on AWP this week.
Hey,
That's maker news.
That is technically maker news, yes.
are we all just gonna
Happening.
stop talking and just look at our phones and look up?
Not all at
information?
once.
Boom.
See, I'm trying
Let's
to
get down to business.
do all the
Yeah.
transcribing of all these written in messages.
to
what's up?
defeat the
Uh,
puns.
good news. Oh, somebody posted in the Discord.
Good news,
Good
everybody.
news.
Oh, it was Dustin from Shop Humble mentioned that J Cat's Moses those rail things for the.
No.
Oh.
Words are hard right now.
Why are you muting us?
Don't share the news.
I
We need
can't
the news
share it.
later.
Can't share it.
But if anyone in the
that
chat,
is a good piece of news, Dustin.
those were pretty cool. If anyone has any other news we should bring up, make sure to bring it up in the chat. We have a little segment called Good News, everyone, or whatever. Maker News.
Braden had a fraudulent giveaway.
That is
False.
mostly false.
Who won?
TJ did.
Rigged.
Oh, that smells rigged.
Okay. No. And I'm aware that it does. However, for the public, first off, TJ donated a lot of money to St. Jude's, so he had more entries.
So he
than
bought his
everybody
way
by far. And then I spun the wheel, totally random, spun the wheel, recorded it, landed on TJ, and my first thought was somebody's going to say this is rigged. I'm going to do it again. TJ then came up the second time I spun the wheel.
Wow, way to just loop the video.
And I said, that's fate. I'm not messing with that. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get no
Is this
on
for the Onefinity?
Yep.
Cool. They let me give away one too when I got 100K. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Did you rig yours?
I was praying. I didn't know the person or follow the person that won, and I didn't know him. But I've been following him back, and it looks like he never even set it up, and he's still cutting out on the jigsaw. So
No, what a bummer.
That's the worst.
Well, at least we know TJ's going to use his.
Do we?
He's
know?
gonna
Or
find a way
die
to make it
trying.
lathe. He's gonna put it on a lathe. CNC.
Oh God.
Can't the Onefinities do that now? The lathe.
Fourth axis.
A rotary attachment.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Speaking of, Sutton asks me about that every day.
Oh, Stone's here.
Oh, my man.
You getting that rotary yet? I'm like,
Stone, I texted you several hours ago and you have not responded to me yet.
So did you text him actually?
Stone, I finally sent you and Ben that shirt that we talked about. I got that out on my to-do list.
That shirt?
It's a special shirt.
Is it like, is this one of those like you wore the shirt and didn't wash it?
Let's just say
Ziploc bag things or what?
It's certified pre-owned.
That you should not be smiling as much because I hated hearing that.
No, I meant to send him and Ben a shirt because they sent us that awesome hoodie. Where's the hoodie that I have?
Justin, why would you reorder a Buildbotics controller when you have a perfect opportunity to get the Masso upgrade now?
Oh.
Am I in danger? You're always in a little bit of danger, Stone,
just
but
a little bit.
Things.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
But just enough to make it spicy.
Did we get questions this week?
Yes, I'm pulling them in. You guys are supposed to be stalling.
Justin, you have
that was me stalling, Pete. That's how I stall.
Feet money. You can definitely afford it.
Not now.
That's true. Yeah, tariffs. I like my cutting board feet American made. That's why I use real feet. What's up, Gabby?
What's going on?
It's making a little tiny me. It's making a tiny me.
Wow. Narcissist much?
That's just all about you, isn't it?
Right?
Why is it making a tiny? Here, come here. Come be adorable.
Christopher, if your X carb works,
okay,
good on you, man. Don't even worry about it.
We will
keep up with the Joneses.
not
Although it would
judge
be nice
out loud.
If you're gonna buy a Onefinity, hit me up. I got an affiliate link for you.
Yeah, or hit me up. I've got one
No,
as well.
not him,
Just
me.
use code Petrie or the link.
I got.
Just
kids that I
remember,
need
We
to
get
feed.
0 kickback on that too, by the way.
just remember who's been responding to all of your messages, and then I will send you my affiliate that also doesn't get you anything off.
Yeah.
What do you mean responding to his messages? What are you talking about?
You guys like forget that we have an Instagram for weeks at a time.
Oh,
We
really
edit the
pays attention to
podcast
that.
and a video. You said you would handle social media, okay? We all have jobs. Just a grown man trying my best, okay?
I'm also the pretty face.
Yeah, but when we split up the roles, we didn't have a Discord that was just non-stop.
Wasn't the Discord Braden's
Non-stop.
idea?
It was until Pete thought, "Hey, we should totally do a Discord."
That's right.
No, it's when I
After
agreed with you, like,
suggested-
we should do the Discord. Because somebody was not nagging me about it, but they were pushing
Morgan-
for it on the stoop. And I was like,
hold on, guys.
¿Qué pasó?
Y'all, we have to start over. Morgan's here.
What?
Oh,
No, we
Morgan's
don't.
here. Oh, I gotta
Take it
send
from the
Morgan
top.
a shirt
Hi,
too.
Morgan.
He can just rewind.
Morgan, send me your address, please, and your shirt size. Just forgot that you're, in
Is
need of a
lanky
shirt.
a size?
Lanky is a size.
Extra lanky.
Ooh,
Stone-
sexy.
Stone pays the tariffs for us. No, Stone technically
Yes, please
doesn't.
text it to
Onefinity
me.
does.
Don't put it in the chat.
Twisted Twine Woodworking. There's a new name in the chat.
Yeah, I love getting new names in the chat.
It's like Twisted Tea, but twine.
Brandy, is that one of your
Sarah
friends?
Is
Is it
Sarah
hard?
from Rosie's the only girl on the Discord?
Um,
Alex Adams wears a nurse's
Any
costume
other
sometimes.
ladies in here?
I think there is others as well. But
All
maybe
the
not.
single ladies, all the single ladies.
Why do they have to be single, huh?
Put your hands up. Try not
We
to get
have a lot
canceled.
of dudes here because I usually have a milkshake.
It's the worst joke.
You
Dan.
liked it. You liked it.
I hate that. I hated
You
it.
liked it.
I hated how much I loved it.
Okay, let's use that
Uh,
one. And
Yeah,
speech.
Morgan has to get all his t-shirts custom ordered because they have to be
Extra
extra, small,
tall.
but also quadruple XL long.
It's a weird size.
He's got to wash it weird every time to get it to like shrink in the right
Ooh.
direction.
Oh, I like how Patrick's trading labor for hoodies. I can do that. That's right. Yeah, he's gonna be in my shop soon. I think Patrick. I don't think that's happening till after Workbench Con. Oh, which by the way, so all the people are here on the chat. We're gonna be doing a post Workbench Con recap, and we're actually gonna have Stone and Morgan on.
Wait, we are?
Yeah.
How come you didn't run this by me? I don't
Oh,
even like
honey.
those guys.
You, it's adorable how you think you have
I don't
any
even
say.
like those guys.
But yeah,
What
we're
the
gonna have
heck?
Morgan on, and we're like, let's have Stone on too. So we're gonna have. Yes, you are. Oh, this is decided by
Oh.
higher powers.
Stone doesn't know either. We
Yeah.
are?
Oh,
You're just
hey guys,
told where to show up.
Are you guys free after Workbench Con because we want to have you on the podcast?
Yeah, no, you just have to tell them. This is how it works, guys. We talked about this. This is how we got Brandy on. We just said she's on, and boom.
Manifest. Manifest.
Yeah,
I love to manifest. Yes.
just wearing them out. Fine, I'll do it.
Dan messaged me a couple times. I forgot to.
There's one
Check
thing
back
he
in.
is. He's persistent.
I get overwhelmed
uh,
easily and like I can't.
I
respond
assumed. I assumed.
yet.
I mean, you got a lot on your plate. You're busy.
In our Discord, we have a little section where people can request guests. And, obviously we got to try to make it happen. And I think Sarah requested you. And I was like, oh, crap, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I've actually messaged her before. So we're like best friends. So I'll message her.
Yeah, I bought your throat plate. I'm such a fan.
Dan, tell
got
us
a
all
lot
the
of
things you
fans.
bought from her. Go.
I bought a hot dog cutting board.
Was it under a pseudonym?
Nope.
All right.
That is-
Let's get into. Should we play the questions now? I got them all queued up for you guys.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
you have
I can't.
questions? I have
I
questions.
can't keep in this thing afloat.
It was a good exercise. I mainly was taking my time. I wanted to see how long Dan could stall. Got to keep him on his toes. Good training. Anyways,
I'm like a
Oh,
ballerina.
guys. Paul's gonna request himself as a guest every single day until we block him. Cool. That's super easy.
That's easy. I can just block you right now. Yeah.
I've been wanting to block him.
Wait, you guys haven't blocked him yet?
Now's the perfect time.
And blocked.
All right, let's so we're actually going to kick it off with, we had a Patreon question from Evan
Time
Passo.
out.
What?
Brandy, we don't answer these.
We already went
I
over
don't know
that.
if anybody told you that.
Yeah, we were on
We
way
did.
before you, so we talked about this already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are better people than me. I
Th-
forget.
That's
Go.
fine. No, you're busy. I get it.
That's not what we were implying, but it is,
Yeah.
if you come to the conclusion,
Yeah,
it's
we don't-
not inaccurate.
You have to finish
Wait,
the
so
mission in
we
GTA.
don't answer these?
Not
Don't
yet.
answer them
Sorry.
until the podcast.
I'm confused again.
No, we don't. These are we're just pre-listening to them, so we know how to answer during the podcast.
Okay.
Just so we're
Lets
ready.
you start to percolate.
Yeah. All right, first
We
one's
listen with our
from
ears,
Evan
not with our
Passo,
mouths.
and I think that should play. So let's see.
Hey guys, first and foremost, thank you for creating this awesome podcast. I was hoping you guys
Welcome.
could help me with making a decision here. So I have been saving up for a saw-stop 36-inch PCS with all the router table attachments for several months.
Ruder.
I now have enough money to make this purchase, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet, as I am currently in the middle of building a miter station and just don't want the garage to be overly crowded until I have things back in place. However, now that Workbench Con is approaching, I am considering making the trip from upstate New York to Atlanta to attend. I have only been woodworking for about a year now, so I have yet to have the opportunity to experience one of these large conventions of like-minded people, which is something I really look forward to. My question for you guys is, do you think I should make the trip and postpone the purchase of the saw for another couple months? Or should I go ahead with the purchase of the saw and plan on attending Workbench Con 2026 or even another woodworking convention later in 2025? Evan Pasco.
Evan, I got the perfect answer. You're gonna love it. You wait.
Let's just go to Maker Camp.
Stop.
We don't answer the
Also,
questions.
he says he's in upstate New York. That's basically a free trip. It costs nothing to go there.
We don't
If there's a WBC 2026,
answer the
that's.
questions.
Big
I
if.
don't want to get into that, but you
Um,
might be into something more.
Yeah,
All
can
right.
we even talk about that?
all right, now question. These two
is
are
WBC
from.
sponsoring this episode?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
not the pre-show, the episode.
Okay.
But all right, two questions from Sarah.
Okay, so this question is for Brandy. I love your trippy boards. Would you / have you ever done a tutorial? And where do you come up with your ideas? Because you are so creative and so unique. And like your post said, you really don't copy anyone else. And I think that's awesome. And yeah, where do you come up with all your ideas?
Because
question.
Sarah wants to
That's so
copy
nice.
you.
Yeah. How do I copy people without getting caught?
I'm
Great.
kidding.
All right, next one.
I don't recall
Okay,
saying
girlies,
I don't
so I
copy
will-
anyone, but
Yeah.
Okay, girlies, so I will be seeing you in a few weeks at Workbench Con, which is super last minute, but someone very nicely gave me their ticket. Shout out to Ryan. He couldn't go anymore. What are the top things I need to bring other than my pink overalls and a bazillion stickers? Thanks, girlies. See you soon.
Well, more
Is that
stickers.
Rosie?
That's her again. So that's not enough stickers. So that's gonna be our first answer. But again, in the show. Next one is from Joe from the Offcut Emporium.
Hey girlies, Joe from the Offcut Emporium here.
When
Would
did
love
this
to hear
girlies
your
thing start?
opinions on being a maker versus a content creator.
Oof.
Do you feel that in order to run a successful maker business you need to complement your maker activities with content creation to be successful, or do you feel like it's possible just to be a maker without turning into an internet celebrity? Also, Brandy, could you do me a huge favor and give a shout out to my buddy Alex? He's a huge fan of both you and the podcast.
Okay.
Thanks.
I think that
I'm sorry.
seals the deal.
No, this feels like an intentional misdirection.
We have a new
So-
person, Joe from the Offcut Emporium,
Thank
who
you,
now
Pete.
has an Instagram even, with some very AI generated. Basically, it's a fake person, fake maker that someone's leaning into and calling in with AI generated audio. We're trying to figure out who it is.
I would bet large sums of money that it's Alex Adams.
I think
By
it's
large sums of money, I
Well-
mean like $10.
But was he talking about that Alex or maybe Alex Duffy?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. See, I think this is an intentional misdirection.
mm-hmm. So
We're
that
on to
question
you.
was AI.
Yeah, that wasn't a real person talking.
Have any of them been real people?
well,
No!
no. The question, the audio
think
was
all our
transcribed by AI. It was read by AI, but
Okay.
someone is trolling us and they made a real real account.
The
So we'll
chat is
see.
also not real. Sutton is just running in a circle between between 13 computers, just talking to himself.
All right, this question's from definitely an AI generated person, Patrick
Morgan.
Gensel.
What if Joe is real and Alex is AI?
Oh God,
That
don't
actually tracks.
no.
That tracks. That's the most believable thing I've ever heard.
Alex
That
Adams
one right
responds too quickly to messages, so he has to be AI.
Yeah, Rosie sounded like her voice, so
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
Sarah's real. We've met
Yeah.
her.
Sarah is
Oh.
technically real.
Sarah is Rosie's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah. I'm
And
learning a
sometimes
lot.
when people write in their they write out the email instead of reading them, we just run it through AI voice chat. So it just reads it for us
Okay.
because we're lazy.
Okay.
So
Also, 2 out of 3 of us can't read.
yeah.
So
Technically, the statistic is 64% of adults in America.
We're right in line with that.
read?
All right. Speaking of fake
That's
people,
real,
Patrick
according to the
Gensel.
Barbara Bush literary.
Hey guys, Patrick from Crafted with Machines. First time calling in with the new branding.
Live.
Pretty pumped
Okay.
about that. Hope you guys are having a great week. My question is specifically for Brandy. Brandy, you have such a recognizable brand. I can see one of your products and immediately know that it's yours. And I think that's fantastic. And that made me think, have you ever considered licensing your products with your branding attached to it, of course, to boutique shops around the country that are relevant to the types of products you sell? I know that would come with its own set of challenges for production, but it could be a really interesting way to scale your brand if that's something you're even interested in. And that being said, if that's not something you're interested in, what do you see your roadmap going forward for your brand? Really interested to hear your perspective on that, and hopefully I can learn something from it.
What's
Hope you
with all
guys
these
have a
deep
great
questions?
rest
It's
of the
very
week.
like I need a notepad.
See, this
I'm
is
not
why we
prepared, you guys.
pre-listen.
That was a great question.
Now you know why
Patrick.
I was
Thank you.
running around looking for a pen. My memory isn't that good.
All right, next
I'm gonna get a little
one.
break. I can do some deep thinking.
Next one's from Jeff Hankey.
Hey, Brandy and my lovely baby boys. This has been covered a million times, but I find my own personal answer changing all the time. So, Brandy, you've talked about the stresses of moving into a big shop. Dan talks about always being behind on orders. Braden makes one thing a year, and Pete is perfect. But how do you guys deal with those little shop stresses? Like when I get a text from a customer asking where their pieces that they've been waiting on for 8 months.
Oh,
Do you have midday meditation breaks? Midday medication breaks? Leave the shop and clear your mind? Or work on something else? I've found myself dealing with this a lot lately and need some other ideas because I'm a stressed little boy. Jeff Henke.
Good
I did
question.
not like how the AI made any of that sound.
He sounded a little too calm about
Little boy.
mental breakdowns.
I'm just a sad little boy. I did not like that. I didn't care for it. I don't like it. I want it to change.
Terrible. All right, last one is from a very fictional person, Alex Adams.
Hey guys, what's a project where you didn't quite have the right tool, but you were able to rig something up and get the job done and it actually worked out well? And on the flip side, what was a project where you had to rig it together and it didn't turn out very good?
Ooh, that's a
Anything I've ever done to help Dan's shop get running again. That's my answer.
there it is.
my answer is Dan. It's something I rigged up that's been holding up together, but I've also tried to make it better, and well, here we are.
Morgan is very intentional about his daily pre-lunch cry.
He just sits in a car in a parking lot, but he works from home, so he just sits in a driveway
I
and
get
cries.
so much love here. It's the amount of love I get here is just off the charts.
Dan,
Let's be honest. If
we
we
all
weren't
have
being
roles.
roasted at all times, we would probably be more uncomfortable.
yeah, exactly. We would all be
Are they
be
mad at
mean to me.
Why aren't they talking to me?
That is all the questions that we had. Oh my gosh, my phone needs to stop
A lot
vibrating.
to think about.
Okay, I'm putting this on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, my baby's waking up and my phone's like, hey, motion.
Oh, I forgot for a moment that you actually have a child now.
Yes, we
Did you
have one of
thought
those.
he was talking about like the 3D printers or something?
Yeah, I know. I was like, baby, what? Oh yeah, they have a child.
Emma's taking a nap?
Did my dust collector get any better? No, we'll go into that in the show. I'm ready to burn it all down.
Oi, I feel so bad. I really wanted that thing to work for you. It seemed like the best solution. Like, what the hell?
It did work until recently, so...
Until it didn't.
Have you thought about adding a loop-de-loop?
Maybe I should.
Just to slow the flow down a little bit.
Roller coaster it. Hold on, I gotta take my anti-schizophrenic medicine.
Oh, good stuff. Brandy, what's your dust collection in your shop?
I have 3 little setups. I have one designated on my CNC, and then one in like in the middle of my shop, my sanding area, and then I have the Harvey that's connected to like my handsaw and my table saw.
Weird flex. That's a lot of dust collectors.
3 units. Wow. Actually,
yeah.
Dan, you should have like 2 units in your shop.
I do.
Nah, the CNC one doesn't count.
I do.
It's less emptying.
Braden disappears after Dan takes his medication.
And it's just it's so hard to figure all the hoses out, and my ceilings are so tall that I can't like get everything up, so there's stuff on the ground, and I thought I'd have it all figured out when I moved in. I was really trying to be intentional, and it's still not perfect. It's not.
If I had more space, I would have a dedicated dust collector at each tool at this point.
Some hose and
with a switch. Yeah, I like that. I thought I could just have one. I was going to try to make it a central thing, but I think just having multiple at different, each different tool with like a auto switch is the way to go. I have one too connected to my table saw that's like just a little shop vac.
Someday when I have a big shop and I'm a real boy, I'm going to have that kind of setup.
I don't like that Alex managed to make me disappearing into an Avengers reference.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Dunlap, I don't feel so good. It's when Spider-Man disappeared in Avengers.
Okay, here we go with the nerd,
whichever
one talk.
The one with the snap.
Yeah,
right?
After the snap.
Yeah. I didn't get there yet.
Superhero movies.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Okay, that was weird.
What's going on?
I stopped the recording by accident. Still going. We're good. No, we're gonna be okay. Hey, right, back to normal. Hey, if it all fails,
Morgan, nerd alert.
I am currently while I'm working in a shop right now. I'm trying to take advantage of my Disney Plus, and I'm actually watching all the Marvels movies. I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let me just.
They're great.
Let me just knock it.
Fantastic.
I've seen them all, or almost all of them at some point. No, I actually have seen all of them at some point, and now I'm just watching them in order of the canon order or whatever.
In order.
Somehow it's watching all the Marvel movies is the same amount of time or longer as watching all the Fast and Furious movies, but somehow it doesn't feel as bad.
That's
because
true.
The Fast and Furious is family.
That's true. It is family, and that's too much family time.
That's all I got.
The Avengers don't realize they're family till Endgame, so you know.
Oh, actually, I just got into Batman. Because the Penguin show on HBO was really good, and then so I was like, what? Batman is kind of cool, so
I love
Batman.
me.
I thought you
Batman.
were talking about.
We have the same last name too, Wayne. So
it's all making sense now, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's why I have a big shop.
You Batman.
I've never seen Batman and Brandy in the same spot. Just saying.
Give me
for Halloween,
Michael...
I was Batman.
Makes sense. Give me Michael Keaton as Batman, or give me Death.
How about Michael Scott as Batman?
Oh yes,
I am
yes,
Justice.
100%.
Actually, Dwight would make a good Batman. I'll say that.
I have a Dwight in my corner, like a cutout.
Did we just become best friends?
It scares people when they walk in.
You just got Dan so excited.
Like, can I take my whole computer and show you?
Yeah, Dan loves The Office. That's his.
Love,
It's
love,
his
love. That's
entire
my love
personality
language.
trait.
It is. It is.
Which is really unfortunate because it's a substandard show.
You shut your whore mouth.
Even I think that's rude.
Yes.
I'm
Show.
sorry that Parks and Rec.
It's a safe show.
Parks and Rec is it's a parallelly good show to that.
Right, and the parallel
Parks
is
and Rec is
going like
amazing.
this,
Yeah.
and Parks
It's
and Rec
not-
is
they're-
up here.
they're-
Parks and Rec is good, but it's not on the same level.
They're both shows with a cringy start.
I will agree with you. It is absolutely not on the same level as The Office.
It's lower.
It's
Well,
on
we
a
got
higher
Ron
level.
lower.
Swanson.
Yeah.
We got Woodworker. Like
Ron
Parks
Swanson
and
is
Rec.
Yeah.
I
Dan.
kind of want a Ron cutout as well.
Nick
We
I
need-
make a Ron
Offerman is
Swanson
in it.
sign. I've sold 2 of them.
How many Office signs have you sold, Dan?
I don't have any. But
Alex-
I will fix that. I will fix it
I rest my
tomorrow.
case.
Alex Adams is technically correct. Parks and Rec has more Avengers in it
That is true.
because it has Chris Pratt in it, who's in the
And it has
Avengers.
Mr. Fantastic,
Oh, wait, does it?
because it's got
Oh,
what's his name?
The Office has Jack Ryan though.
Yeah, but he's
I don't know.
off.
They have Mindy from the Mindy Project. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I guess. Right.
Hey, have I told you guys what show I'm like super into?
New Girl.
No.
I've been trying to get you to watch it.
No.
New Girl's amazing. You should check it out.
New Girl
That's
is
my
amazing.
roommate's favorite show.
Oh,
New
it's
Girl
so
is
good.
old girl
All the
now.
time.
I mean,
No, Dan, you have such Nick energy. Oh my God, you got to watch it.
is that the one that the clip I see on TikTok? Hi, I'm Big Gay Nick.
No, he's regular, straight, and also called Nick.
No,
He's-
like there's
he's
a
a
clip
cool guy.
I see on TikTok where Zoe Deschanel comes in and goes, "You're gay. You have to be gay." And somebody comes in and he goes, "Hi, I'm Big Gay Nick." You guys
Paul
not know
Rudd
Yes.
is also in Parks and Rec.
Dan, you should watch the rest of the show. It really puts that one clip together.
It really does.
Yeah.
The one clip, it's good. I'm good with the one clip.
All right.
But anyway, Severance on Apple TV.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
Awesome
watching
show.
that.
Oh, the next episode
Awesome
drops
show.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yep.
Can't wait.
We're currently
Also,
watching Silo,
I
season
binge
2.
watched Silo. That is fantastic.
Don't
I didn't
spoil
like
it.
the end, but I'm hoping that's just more of a cliffhanger for season 3.
Yeah.
I just found it kind of hard to watch because there's only that one story and they just keep stacking on top of it. There's like
It's called story building.
siloing is what I was joking about.
Siloing.
I thought it was funny. It was
That's good. That's pretty good.
It was a
Yeah.
thinker joke.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
It was
It hurt my brain.
funny on many levels.
That is true.
Yeah. Let's see what I did
And
here,
full
'cause
of corn. Neatness.
it's not a Nebraskan silo.
I can't turn my camera back on. There.
Look at this. Punked.
Oh damn. New Morgan.
Okay, this is getting awkwardly silent.
Siloing is the new Morgan sex move. I wonder who's bunking with Morgan, because last time I think was it Kimani that made it into bed with him?
Yeah, and David Wirt's trailer at Maker Camp.
Yeah. Oh, what a name drop.
David Wirt.
Brandy, I'm assuming you're familiar with Morgan.
Yes.
And his charm that he's got just
We
by
love Morgan,
existing.
yeah.
Him and Stone.
Ooh. Morgan's
Highest-
offering a highest bidder situation. Let's start off the bidding at $13.
Ooh.
That's really pricey. Calm down.
And
Did you have a good week or something?
And Pete Head.
But then you have to bring it with you to
Head.
Workbench Con.
That's fine.
Don't bring it to Workbench Con.
I'm bringing this to Workbench Con.
Oh my God. Just put a
Ship it-
chain around
ship
your
it
neck
to
with my head on it.
Hamilton. Ship it to Hamilton and have him bring it to the.
It's like
with no context.
or ship it to me. In first class, I get 2 checked bags if I want.
Okay. Yes, I'd like to check this head.
Yeah, everyone can sign my head. We'll have all the patrons sign my head.
Now that's not a terrible idea.
No, but then what are you gonna stroke?
Okay, I'm gonna
You could
3D
still
print
stroke it.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
76% scale of your crotchal region. because your ass is flat, so it's perfect for signing. It's like a sheet of paper.
So Brandy, the other week he's like, Pete, I can't tell you how satisfying it is. And he lifts into frame my head and he's like rubbing my ears. Your ears just they cup my fingers. It's like he just like strokes my head.
It's like it's palmable, like it's just the right size. It's a really good.
It's 76% of
we
my.
should play like football out in the yard with Pete's head.
You got to print it in
Like-
TPU.
Like it's grippable.
You feel like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Look at this. I can palm Pete's head.
This is my life. This is what I have
Is
to
it
deal with.
actual scale?
No, it's 76%.
76%.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the max what we could fit on a bamboo.
Once
This
again,
brand never reached back out to me for more content, so I
I
know
can't
if this
imagine
went-
why.
I don't know if this went as well as I was hoping.
the filament brand, Peter,
Yeah.
or bamboo.
Any-
Yes.
any of
Yes.
them.
He gestures broadly.
Oh, jeez. All right, should we jump out of here and then get into the show?
Well, I was hoping we could take a small break in between, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do
No,
that.
just right in.
We'll get an
Okay.
Etsy sale. Nice.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Do we have a guest next week?
Handy dandy. No.
No. I don't think we have anyone for next week.
Next week is El Jefe of the Maker's Way.
Oh, it is. I just know it's
Wait,
not
Did
Paul,
I agree to this?
for sure.
Yes.
I never agree to any of these guests.
You did. I think you suggested it.
You were the one
You
that's
guys
like,
just-
"Hey, I want him."
Say, you guys just tell me who the guests are
The
going to be.
comments are killing me. Ugh.
Yeah. Also, where is that written? Is that anywhere on the?
It's written in stone. Get it?
No, Stone. Is it
Stone.
written on you?
Ugh.
All right, I'm gonna put it on the calendar so that we all know.
That won't help at all. We'll still forget.
Yeah, no, we'll be good. All right, so yeah, and if he's not scheduled for next week,
He is
now.
because he made a joke of, "You guys want me to be your Valentine." I remember
Oh,
this.
it is gonna be
Oh,
on the on the 13th. I love it.
Yep.
Cool.
Randy,
I've-
blink twice if you need help.
I've got the receipts.
And this also kind of goes without
She
saying, but this goes without saying, but we will not be recording an episode on the week of Workbench Con. We will be at Workbench Con. So we'll just have
Wow.
a fireside chat in the lobby. We'll just grab one of the
We're gonna start
couches.
fire in the lobby. You heard it here
FOMO
first.
Yeah, we'll just hang out. And then again,
Fire in the lobby pit.
the week after that, we're gonna have Morgan and Stone on to do a recap with us because they're gonna be right there. And I do want to remind everyone that if you have a beard and you're gonna be at Workbench Con, you are highly encouraged to shave it down to the stash and then join us for a mustache photo with Stone, Morgan, myself, and anyone else that's brave enough to do this for children's cancer research. Just saying, this is a very serious thing, guys. You know,
One more thing.
no
We
donation
haven't
will be
mentioned-
made. We're just doing it for a good cause.
You should
One more
do
thing
some
we haven't
live
mentioned.
shavings.
We gave away the 3D printer last week. We're
Mhm.
going to do a new giveaway this month. What are we giving away this month, gentlemen?
$250 gift card to Biddies
and
Biddies,
I didn't like the way that sounded.
Bits and bits,
and
baby.
which I might actually need to win that.
$250 gift card.
I
Yeah.
might need to win that. I snapped
Okay,
two
I need that too.
1/8-inch downcut bits in 5
Can
minutes
I
yesterday.
win it if I make fake accounts?
Well, as long as they're
Schmanuel
subscribed to
Schmunlap one. This is
Patreon,
weird.
you just
Technically, yes.
have to be on Patreon.
TJ is actually an AI account. I just wanted two Onefinities.
You
So,
just
yeah, it
looped it back
totally
into your own
works.
shop.
Having two Onefinities is very nice. You know what's better than having two?
Three.
Three.
Brandy,
I need
don't you
three.
have two?
I need
No.
a third. Morgan and Stone, hit me up, please. I need a third.
Brandy, do you have two or three?
I have two.
Two. Yeah, time for a third one.
Two life.
Or one 4x8.
Stacked.
Stone, get it done.
Oh, is
Two
it stacked? Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear about that actually. All right.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you all next week. Love y'all. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
Bye.